How do you deal with heartbreak? In this particular video, I'm just going to give some wisdom. It comes from scriptures I know they help me out and I know they help you out. But by the way, did you see the Love is Blind weddings? Oh my gosh. All of them were, you could tell at the last episode before the weddings, Ben was with Sarah. Sarah was like, I'm not feeling it. We had Monica and Joey. They weren't quite sure. It was like, well, and you could kind of see that along the relationship. They had good chemistry, but it were still, you weren't surprised by the result. And then Taylor and Daniel, they got married, and it was, you know, yeah, we kind of knew that was coming. But the shocker, dude, Devin. And when Virginia said that I'm not ready, and see that brother's face, that brother was like, he may have been, I don't know if he's 27, 28, but that brother, like he was about 10. I mean, he was balling. He called his mama. His mom was up there balling. Everybody was crying. And then his niece is sitting there like, what happened? What happened, Dad? The 6-year-old, 5-year-old, 4-year-old, I don't know how she is. She's sitting on the lap of her grandfather and just like, what happened, Daddy? And it was just sad. I was like, Lord have mercy. Rough, rough. But it makes me think about, how do you deal with heartbreak? Because obviously, Devin was tore up. I mean, I know Virginia was hurting too, and I'm not making her out as a villain. I think Virginia is awesome, and that's probably why Devin was like, oh my gosh, because, good Lord. I mean, Virginia, beautiful young lady, established career. She had a PhD, got money, got stuff, and it was rough for Devin. But it makes me think about, in scripture, and if he's listening or anybody's listening, we all deal with heartbreak at some point in our lives, because we deal in relationships with other people. And I'm just going to read real quickly, coming from Ecclesiastes. It's a book in the Bible. It was called the Old Testament. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 4. And it says this: For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to harvest, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance. And this verse goes on, keeps going, talking about different times for different things. And I love this verse because we all deal with seasons that happen. What happens with seasons? Things get hotter. If it's cold, things die. In the springtime, got a little more wind. There's rainy seasons. There's different seasons, but seasons don't last, right? It doesn't stay winter forever. It doesn't stay summer forever. It doesn't stay spring forever. It doesn't stay fall forever. They have kind of a time, and then it moves on. And life is like that too. And for my boy Devin, just want to just throw out like, yo, this is a season that's rough. It's a little rough, but I just want to encourage you that it will move on. You might be grieving right now, but it will be a time that you will be to dance. It might be a time that you want to cry. That's okay. But there will be laughter, at some point. And so, and even for Virginia too, because I know she's grieving in her own way. And we all, once again, have times, not like Love is Blind like that, but we do have a time where it is heartbreaking. We don't feel like we can go on. But in this word, with this wisdom that's been written a long time ago, and a lot of people have read it, that seasons don't last. And just hold on, get through the season. It's okay to grieve. Man, it's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to dance, but just hold on, get through the season, deal with your emotions, deal with everything you've got to get through it. But trust God, the God who created everything, who created seasons for a reason, and there's a season in your life that you're in, but trust him to get you through. So remember to be love and to be inspiration and to be encouragement for all those around you. And we will see you soon.